Okay, we're in row. Yeah. Okay, again. Yeah, take two. Okay. Hi guys, today we're gonna be talking about the sixth episode. Yes, really, sixth episode. We were from the from the last episode. We just zoomed into another episode and stuff, and then we just came back to the sixth episode. Yes, very sixth. Now we're zooming all around in time now, because we want to do this in order, and all the time we show series throughout these series from season 1 and season 2 are out of order. So I decided that the guy who works for I work for decided to do this in order. So I started from the first episode of season 2, and then later I came all the way to now feudal Japan, because it's the Middle Ages so and stuff. Okay, let's get started. Now, I blabbed for 1 minute, and now let's really get started on the number 6 episode of the Time Warp Trio series. And that is Sam Samurai. Let's get started. Now, I noticed something in the title called Sam Samurai. If you write it down like Sam Samurai, you will get a lot of things that happen to you. Well, like Sam, this word samurai has the name Sam in it. Like Sam is spelled S-A-M, and samurai is spelled S-A-M-U-R-A-I. Yes, samurai. So get the links, and it also rhymes a bit. So while you're going on, if you know what I mean, you don't have to listen to this part. Boo. Okay, take 3. Yeah. Okay, so as we were going on for like a little bit of a time now, let's move on. Now, this thing happens a lot of times in the whole wide world, and it really happened in Japan in the feudal time. No, not feudal times, in the modern times. Now, when Japan even modernized, there was a lot of things, and there was even a miracle. The Japanese just made electronics so faster than everyone that they outnumbered it, and then the miracle washed up, and then it became popular in the world, like the Ultraman and the Power Rangers. But that's for another video topic. And let's get back to the story. Now, Sam Samurai has a lot of things that happen to him. In the beginning, they come out of a portal on the ground, literally. It never happened before, but I was so very surprised by that. And later, during the time before they even get into the portal of the time portal, whatever you call it, just call it whatever you want. The portal, they just recited a haiku. What the heck is a haiku, anyways? Well, a haiku is just a poem. What type of poem? You might be asking. Well, poems are just, yes, we know what poems are. Okay, let me tell you what a haiku is. The haiku is a poem with 3 lines. It can be in different versions, like the rain guns and others. But we're going to basically just focus on the first original type of haiku. Let's get started. Now, the first type of haiku is actually 3 lines. 3 lines, and there is a pattern in between them. The first line has 5 syllables, which is like, and then the second line has 7 syllables, which is, and then the last line also has 5 syllables. You know why I'm clapping them, and do you know how many times I clap each time I say the number? Each time I say 5, I clap 5 times. Each time I say 7, I clap 7 times. Get it? And haikus are basically like that. Syllables are how many sounds, independent sounds are there. Like what is a syllable anyways? How many syllables are in water? Let's find out. So water has 2 syllables because of this. Water. They're separately, and they're not linked together like a smooth form. So there are 2 syllables in water, 2 beats. So water, get it? Now next one, Honda. This also has 2 syllables, and it's like this, Honda. And the other name, Owatabut. Anyways, Owatabut. Okay. Now Owatabut has, let's see how many syllables it has. Oh, what a butt. It has 4 syllables. Yes, really. And I triple checked it, so yeah, I didn't get any mistakes. Okay. Now, what about is really a funny name, and it might be a made-up character in the Time of Cheer number 6 episode stories. And really, Honda Tada is actually a real person in history, but not a lot of people know him. They know a lot about Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and even Tokugawa Ieyasu and stuff. But still, it's like that. And that's basically it for this report. And before I go, I really want to tell you something. I've been to Japan like when I was started 3 years old, and then I came back to my hometown, and then when I was old enough to remember it, I was in kindergarten, and I came back to Japan, and I done a lot of stuff. I remember, of course, I don't remember the time when I went to like 3 years old, because well, nobody can remember that far. Sometimes I have visions when I was a bit young, because I can't really remember them. But hey, let's move on. And really, when I was in Japan, my life, I really got into samurai shops, samurai museums. I mean, so, and I even held a real samurai sword, and that blade was real. I thought it was fake, but I almost cut myself. I said almost, and then my mom and dad started to, stop me, and then we weren't able to stay in the samurai museum long, and later I got a costume of a ninja and a sword, so that was much more safer, at least. Well, anyways, that is the end of our video, and just to conclude the story, I think just that this is feudal Japan, and this is when the time when the Tokugawa Ieyasu, since it was ruling, since he closed the countries, I guess there are only Japanese people in this story. And also, I really like this story a lot because, well, it's Japan, and they invented Ultraman, Godzilla, and also they even invented the Power Rangers and stuff. Who doesn't like the Power Rangers? Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, and I'll see you next time. SeanSean out. Peace. Peace.